Hi, it's Freshie with another Lost Ark Legion raid guide. In this video, I am focusing on Kakul Saydon Gate 1 general wipe mechanics, normal patterns that should be avoided, and other notable patterns. Before I go into the mechanics, there are three things to mention. First, the recommended battle items are whirlwind grenades, swiftness rope, and health potions of your choice. Second, Kakul Saydon has a madness meter, which is something similar to what you have on Vikas. But unlike Vikas, the madness meter is shown below your character. Madness meter fills up as you get hit by attacks, and depending on the percentage, two things can happen. At 50%, a cross-shaped laser will shoot out from you. This can hit teammates and fill up their meter. Every time you get hit while being over 50% meter will cause the laser to shoot out. At 100%, you get turned into a clown puppet, gaining 3 skills, Q, W, and E. When you get turned into a puppet, the boss receives armor buff, and using Q will remove that armor buff. W plus E are used to reduce madness meter to party members. These will be more important on gate 3. Third thing, as with any other Legion raid, you have access to sidereal skills. In gate 1 you will only ever want to use Nineveh to push damage, and the best time to use it is during the yellow rain, as the boss stands still the longest. At around 130 bars, the stagger break mechanic happens. Stagger bar will appear alongside a purple shield at the back, which reflects all the incoming damage. Do not use stagger skills into the purple shield and position yourself at the side without the purple shield. More than one purple shields may appear. Use your stagger skills and whirlwind grenades to quickly break the stagger bar and pass the mechanic. At around 110 bars, heart mechanic starts. You will want to assign positions before the fight to cover each corner at 1, 5, 7 and 11 o'clock, as fake clowns will appear in those 4 corners. 2 balls will rotate around each fake clown, so make sure you stay close to the fake clown. The fake clown will either show each player a heart or a finger guns with confetti. If the entire party sees 1 heart and 3 finger guns, all party members must face the corner with the heart. If the entire party sees 3 hearts and 1 finger gun, all party members must face the corner without the heart, so towards the finger gun. The job of each player is to ping the corner they are in only if they see a heart. If there is only 1 ping, everyone faces towards the direction of the ping. If there are 3 pings, everyone looks towards the direction of a no ping. After completing the mechanic, the boss will TP to its original location. At around 85 bars, Simon Says mechanic starts. Each player will be turned into a clown puppet, and you will have a card symbol above your head. Pay attention to those card symbols. In front of a boss on the ground, you will see these 4 symbols. First, you need to stand on the symbol on the ground that corresponds the symbol above your head. You will also have 4 emotes assigned as skills, and these are in completely random order for each player. When the boss does an emote facing towards you, you must match that emote by using one of your 4 skills. When the boss does an emote facing away from you, you must use any other emote that does not match. You have around 4 seconds to do the emote. At around 65 bars, the same stagger break mechanic happens as on 130 bars. Use stagger skills and whirlwind grenades and avoid using skills into the purple shield, as it reflects all of the incoming damage. At around 45 bars, the roulette mechanic starts. Each player gets a card symbol assigned to them, either with a white background or a striped background. In the rotating roulette wheel, you will see 8 different slices, 4 symbols with a white background and 4 with a striped background. The roulette wheel spins 3 times and your assigned card symbol changes after each spin, so pay attention to that. Your job is to simply match your card symbol with the correct background to the correct spot on the roulette after each spin. After the 3rd spin, run out towards the edge of the arena, as the roulette wheel will explode and deal damage. At around 25 bars, the same heart mechanic starts as on 110 bars. Go to your pre-assigned corner at 1, 5, 7 or 11 o'clock, stay close to the fake clown and pay attention to either heart or finger guns. If you see a heart, ping your corner. 3 pings means you face towards the corner without the ping, 1 ping means you face towards the corner with the ping. The final mechanic that is not tied to the HP bars of the boss and can appear at any point during the fight is called dice. It is similar to Medusa in Vicus, but in a sense that failing to complete a mechanic results in a raid wipe, not the mechanic itself. The dice mechanic has 2 variants. The boss will spawn a dice in his hands and throw it in the air while also calling the card symbol very audibly. After the dice lands, a card symbol with a certain color will be shown above the dice. If the color of the symbol matches the color of one of the players, that player will be free to move while other 3 players will be imprisoned. If the color of the symbol is the opposite color of one of the players, that player will be imprisoned and the other 3 will be free to move. These are the 2 variants. In variant 1, where 3 players are imprisoned and 1 is free to move, the boss shoots out 4 cards with symbols. These cards will follow the player that is free to move, and he needs to guide the correct symbol into the imprisoned players with a matching symbol. Before mechanic, all players must stand at a decent distance away from the boss in a horizontal line so that the player who is free to move can easily guide the cards into the players. The first card will always match the player that is free to move. Second card will be one of the other symbols of the same color, in this case black spade. And third and fourth cards will be the opposite symbols in a random order, so in this case red heart, then red diamond. In a variant 2, where 1 player is imprisoned and 3 players are free to move, the boss shoots 4 cards with symbols towards the imprisoned player. 3 players that are free to move must block the cards flying out to the boss, as they will all target the imprisoned players. First and second cards will always match the color shown on the dice. So in this case the dice show the black diamond, which means at random cards 1 and 2 will be either black club or black spade. Third card will always match the imprisoned player, so in this case red diamond. And the fourth card will be the other symbol of the same color as the imprisoned player, so in this case red heart. It will take time to master this mechanic, and keep in mind that this can happen at any point during the fight, and failing to do this correctly results in a raid wipe. If you have low DPS, you might see this mechanic more than once. Kakul Saydon has 2 notable counter opportunities. First one, he backstabs in a slow motion and then turns blue. Failure to counter means he's gonna dash forward. And for the second one, the ball appears and he jumps on it in a slow motion, turning blue. Failure to counter means he will follow targeted player for a short time before jumping off of it. Moving on to a few simple minor mechanics. First is a mini roulette, where you simply just want to stand on the correct spot that matches the card symbol above your head with the symbol on the ground. Fire breathing tower can come out of the portal on the side of the arena. Simply just destroy it. Dice drops, which can trigger 2 things. Either buff drops for whichever card symbol is shown on the dice, or the dice explodes. The buff reduces the meter, and if someone who is not the correct symbol picks up the buff, their meter will go up. Card soldiers appear that you need to simply kill before they buff the boss. Now moving on to a few notable normal patterns. The boss will look into a hat and then teleport to a random location. He also does a voice line that will say something about hats and pigeons. He then shoots out birds, and the safe spot is on his side in a melee range. The boss starts juggling the balls and then fires them upwards. The balls start dropping down, creating similar patterns like in Oreha Abyssal Dungeon Mini Clown. This is the best pattern to use for Nineveh. The boss starts spinning and shoots out cards. Run towards the edge of the arena and dodge the cards. He also does a voice line saying something about card magic time. The boss flips backwards and then disappears. After disappearing, the pools appear. Keep moving to dodge all the pools. Then after a short time, he will do a donut-shaped pattern on one of the targeted players. And that covers absolutely everything for Kakul Saydon Gate 1 Legion Raid. Hopefully you will be able to understand these mechanics, and if you don't, feel free to ask them in the comments. Special thanks and shoutout to Maxroll for letting me use the clips and the footage from the raid. A link to a fully detailed written guide is in the description, so please go check it out. Thank you for watching, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.